Instagram real quick. All right,
Tweet
should
it
be
out.
going through. Yeah, I'm gonna tweet it out as well. Yeah, it's actually on right now, but I'm just gonna post everything and then we'll get started after that.
I'm posting it right now on Twitter. I just took a picture of my computer. What should I caption it?
What? Are you
Live
gonna take a picture of the screen?
Junior.
Yeah.
Is that how you
The Yankees
last
suck.
name?
Wait, how'd you say it? Say it again.
Pukala?
Yep.
Okay.
That's perfect. Because everyone seems to mess it up. That's the thing. Literally everybody messes it up. All right. Post it on Instagram. Let me just put this shit in the bio.
I'm going to post the link too.
Yeah. Do you have it or you want me to send it to you?
Oh, no, send it to me. Send it to me. I don't know how to
Right, yeah, just give me 1 second.
Are we live on Twitter or Instagram?
What do you mean?
Right now, what platform?
Oh, it's on YouTube. Oh, it's on you. It's on the YouTube channel.
Oh, sick.
Yeah, I just sent you the link right now. I'm just gonna post it on my Twitter and on my Snap and shit.
Yep.
All right. Just give me 1 second. All right, let me just fix this. I used to go live for Devils games on my other channel back in the day, but the Devils made me mad.
Do a Barstool stream. Kyle and CJ watch Rangers Devils.
I used to do that. It was just me though. It was just myself. I used to do that.
When the Rangers play the Devils this year, we'll do that.
Yeah, we have to.
We have to do
because I actually used to get solid numbers on those videos, and then the Devils just pissed me off, and I stopped watching.
Yo, retweet that shit too, so your following sees it.
Let me just. Oh, yo, my bad. I think. Hey, are you still here?
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Yo, my bad. Someone was messing with my Wi-Fi. I don't know what the hell just happened. You could hear me though, right?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yo, what is going on? Hey, it's back now, right?
Yeah, you good, boss?
Yeah, I'm good. I don't know what the hell was just going on. Someone was messing with the Wi-Fi, bro. It kept going on and off for a few minutes, but it's stable right now, though.
Sick.
We're good. We're good. So, welcome everyone to the live stream. My name is CJ, obviously. And I got my boy Kyle on here today. Kyle, how are you?
I've been better. I mean, I'm in LBI. I'm enjoying the beginning of July, and I should be in a better mood right now. But the Yankees suck, so it's kind of tough.
Yeah, I felt that. I mean, I'm not in LBI yet. I'm coming tomorrow, but the Yankees are bad right now. It's not fun to be a Yankees fan right about now, but it is what it is. This team has to be a lot better. Blew the game last night, which wasn't good. But what are your thoughts on the game yesterday? Because I was just done after that.
I'll tell you what I did. I chuckled, and then I kind of stared. Oh shoot! Looks like CJ's off. Hold on, I'll text him right now.
Yo, my bad.
You good, bro?
I was putting my laptop on my desk, and because I'm on my PC, but I was putting my laptop here so I could see the stream on my thing, and I accidentally clicked the button on my mouse, and it just kicked me out for a second.
Oh shoot! All right, we're good. Anyways, like I was saying, I kind of just stared into space. I chuckled a little bit, and I'll tell you what. Usually, after a loss like that, I'd be really upset. I'd be freaking out on the verge of tears, wanting to break stuff. But I kind of just sat there and felt empty because that's just how bad this team is. That's just kind of how I feel about it right now. It's ass.
Yeah, it's honestly true. I was just upset. I when Chapman gave up the grand slam, I just sat there and I was like, I told you, because I knew it was coming. That's the thing. Dude, we all saw it coming, and I was just like, you know what? But what I'm confused is, I said it prior, but why did Boone take out Loizaga? That's what I'm trying to wonder.
I mean, I understand the notion of wanting to get Chapman work, getting Chapman in work, but either way, you're not going to have Loizaga available for today, even if assuming today would have gotten played, which obviously it did.
Hey, hold up. Actually, one of my friends is calling right now. Let me.
All right, perfect. We'll get right into it. Perfect. But anyways, I get both ways.
All right, hold up.
Hello, is this the 4Line?
Yes, it is.
Oh, that's Echo.
Oh, yo, what the hell? Hold up.
Oh, that's going crazy.
We good?
Just give me one second.
All right. Take your time.
Hold up. I'm still trying to fix it. It's just like I don't know what the hell's going on on my computer right here.
You're good.
Audio problems.
Audio problems.
Happens to the best of us.
It does. I'm just trying to fix it. Give me one second.
All right.
I'm trying to figure out how to mute the tab because I have the stream tab.
Is the echo from Doom?
I can hear you a little better.
Yeah, it's all right. The echo's just coming from my laptop. Oh wait. All right. How about now?
All right. Yeah, it should be better.
Is it working better now?
CJ, what's up, man? It's Jonas. Yeah.
What's going on, bro? How are you?
Yeah, it's better. I'm doing great. So is it raining right now? Up there?
It is not raining right now.
Not yet. Well, yeah, as you know, I'm in DC now, and it is pouring. My power's out in my office right now, and I'm waiting for the go-ahead to leave. But yeah, it is coming down, thunder, lightning. I'm on the 20th floor of my building too, so it's like, ooh. Am I going to be able to get the hell out of here? But anyway, so, I was so happy watching the first inning of the game last night. I haven't been able to watch too much lately, but that was great, that first inning. The bats came alive. 7 runs in the first against, and I think 3 or 4 of them were against Shohei. Great showing from the offense. Like, hopefully the bats are finally waking up. What the hell happened? Because I went to bed after the rain delay.
Oh, boy.
Is this team just cursed, do you think, when it comes to the rain and resuming games after delays?
I personally think they are. I mean, I know that you saw you're blessed for going to sleep because it must have been a very rude awakening though, and you woke up and you see the score.
Mm-hmm. I wasn't happy.
I don't blame you. I mean, I stayed up for the whole thing. Like I stay up all night now. I stayed up for the whole thing, and I watched really Chapman blow it, and I watched Licky give up the runs, and I was just sitting there stunned. I'm like, I really waited all this time from the rain delay just to see this happen. Like I was pissed. I mean, and the thing is, like, why they were grounding into so many double plays, and like when we started in the bottom of the 5th, I think they ended the 5th.
3 double plays in the 5th, 6th, and 7th inning. And let's be honest,
yeah.
If you've been watching the Yankees,
I mean, Chapman has been so good this year. I mean, he picked probably the worst time to implode.
Mm-hmm.
That's true.
Last night, you're trying to get the season back on track and trying to get out from being 4th place in the division, and you let that happen.
Yeah, it just felt
like you want to see.
Waiting for the second shoe to drop the whole time.
Not what you want to see. I think they're probably wise to cancel the game tonight for not only because of this weather, because I'm down in D.C. and this shit's gonna hit you guys pretty soon, and I don't have power right now. You guys might lose power.
Oh,
yeah, my buddy I'm doing this with right now, my friend Kyle. He's in LBI in New Jersey. I'm in Staten Island, obviously, and it is.
Yeah,
actually, like
no rain.
No rain coming out right now.
It's a beautiful day, actually.
Oh yeah, well, don't get used to it because, like I said, it's not going to be that way for a little while. But
the sun's coming out right now. It's crazy.
It's a beautiful day. They could have got today's game in. I'm kind of glad.
It's going to hit.
Yeah, they could have gotten the game in.
It was wise to cancel the game not only because of the weather, but like if last night was any indication of how today was going to go, at least for the bullpen. I mean, specifically Chapman. Then I'm not too sure I wanted to see him tonight.
Mm-hmm. No, I really. The thing is with all right. The thing is with Chapman though, like I really didn't want to see Chapman last night to begin with. Like I wanted Loizaga to stay in for the full time.
Well,
I don't know what
the situation. Yeah, they were up 8-4.
Yeah, they were up 8-4 in the top of the 9th, and Chapman walked 3 guys. 2 of them were at the bottom of the order. He just. And I can't help but think about this. Last night's umpire had a really tight zone. Chapman dropped in a slider on Anthony Rendon that was very borderline. And if we get that call, who knows? Maybe the Yankees win the game 8-4. But I'm not complaining about that. Chapman screwed up big time. And we were waiting for the second shoe to drop the whole time. You can't walk all those guys. You got to just throw strikes when you're coming in up 4 runs just to get some extra work in. That should have been a nice, easy win. But the Yankees didn't get very many tack-on runs after the first inning. Aroldis Chapman hadn't pitched in a week, and for Licky to come in and not shut it down and keep us tied going into the 9th, it was really, really, really bad, And there are a lot more holes on this Yankees roster than I had initially thought, and I don't really know what else to say, but like if you've been watching this team all year long, you kind of had a feeling while you were watching that game, while you were watching that top of the 9th unfold, like the second shoe is going to drop and they're going to lose this game, and that's exactly what happened.
Exactly.
I mean, not to mention Chapman's slider. It's usually, I would say, probably his worst pitch, and especially to righties, he tries to kind of locate it on the back door, and it always ends up right over the heart of the plate. I mean, see Altuve in 2019. Maybe he knew that was coming, but it doesn't matter. It still wasn't. I don't think the best pitch selection. I think for him, the best policy is to maybe throw in that changeup. And I think he added a splitter too.
Yes.
Whatever it is, put that in there, and pound the zone with fastballs. And if you're gonna throw those changeups and splitters, make them waste pitches. Leave them in the dirt, make them dig it out if they're going to get to it at all. And it's a dead ball era. That's not really too much of a concern right now. But I think he should just get rid of the slider altogether because it's just. I mean, his location is so shit to begin with. I mean, you don't have. I realize you don't have a whole lot of other options, but I got a flash flood warning.
Oh yeah, I hear the thing in the back.
Yeah, no, that's what DJ was saying though. Like, why not just go Loizaga for third inning?
Why is my phone vibrating?
Yeah, but why not go Loizaga to third inning? That's the thing. I mean, I was saying that too. Like, I just don't understand why they didn't leave him in for that third inning because he started off as a starter when he came up, so he could go more than 2 innings.
And he's proven
he has that length. Yeah,
he's very trusting.
Yes, exactly.
I'm not saying like Mike King numbers where he's gonna go in and pitch like 6 innings of just complete waste. But yeah, no, he could go 3 or 4 solid innings and maybe give up 1 or 2 runs. I certainly wouldn't have minded seeing Loizaga close it out at all. If I were to finish watching the end of the game, which I didn't. But yeah, it just really sucks. I'm gonna see if I can get out of here. It was nice talking for a bit, and I guess till tomorrow. Let's go Yankees.
Let's go Yankees, bro. Thanks for calling, brother. I'll see you soon.
Of course. See you, fellas.
See ya. All right, we actually have someone else on the line right now.
Oh, terrific.
Oh, actually, hold up. Oh, it was a missed call. Let me call him back.
Terrific. Yeah, but we discussed that like right at the top of the show. Like, why not have Loizaga pitch a third inning? It's an interesting question, and I'm not upset with Boone for that decision. I mean, I don't know if I would have let Chapman face what's the Angels' first? I'm forgetting his name. The Angels' first baseman.
I forgot his name too. Bro, obviously, it's not Albert Pujols anymore, but someone's actually calling right now. Hold up.
No, I might have let Lidke face him.
Me too. Yo, it's my boy Jacob. Yo, what's going on, bro? Welcome to the show.
Yo, CJ, what's good, man?
Yo, what's up, man? How you doing?
What's going on with the Yankees?
I don't know, Kyle. You want to take this one first?
The Yankees have a ton of problems. Listen, I'm trying to not be like an asshole about all this, but I don't really know at this point how much I can really trust like the Yankees as an organization right now. It seems to be really dysfunctional because it's no secret this team has talent. They've won before, but for the last 2 years, they've been really mediocre. Mm-hmm. And that comes down to like roster construction and leadership, and are they too one-dimensional? And what's the owner thinking about all this? And obviously, we haven't really talked about this yet, but Hal had a press conference this morning, and he pretty much said what everyone thought he was going to say. He didn't say anything drastic. He didn't make any like franchise-altering statements, which is pretty much expected. He's a businessman. Yeah. He's not a fan of the team.
Yep.
But I don't know. Last night was kind of a microcosm of the Yankees, the baby bomber era, as I like to call it, from 2017 until now. It's been nothing but, at the end of the day, failure. There have been the short-term successes. There have been the winning streaks. There was a division title in there. There have been a couple trips to the ALCS. But, at the end of the day, in the last 12 years, the Yankees haven't been able to construct a team good enough to win the American League, despite being top 2 in payroll every single year. Despite having a payroll of $211 million this year, they have yet to go over the top and be good enough to win the American League. And they're probably going to miss the playoffs this year. And, it's embarrassing. There's really nothing else to say. It's just embarrassing.
It is very embarrassing. I'm not thrilled about it whatsoever. This team had World Series hopes, and those are essentially – now we don't even know if this team's going to even make the playoffs or finish in third place.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, from opening day, I kind of realized, like, opening day, where there was no offensive production whatsoever, I kind of just felt, I'm like, this team needs change, and they need it badly. Because if you look at it, we didn't do anything in the offseason. I mean, yeah, we re-signed LeMahieu, but
every offseason move has blown up in our faces.
Exactly.
Ione, terrible. Kluber,
injured.
Non-factor because he's injured. What else? Yeah. What else do we do? I mean, Justin Wilson's been bad. Did we bring in any bats at all?
Nope. Just re-sign LeMahieu.
I mean, LeMahieu's been better, but like the Yankees did not. The Yankees went 33-27 last year in a shortened season. Would have missed the playoffs if they didn't have the special format. And, you know, they didn't really get better in the offseason. And they have an incredibly one-dimensional lineup. And I'm all for analytics and, like, weighted runs created plus and OPS plus. They need to get more lefties in there. They need to get more guys that – like, I don't care about the strikeouts. I really don't. Some people bitch and moan about that. I really don't care about the strikeouts. But
Neither do I.
So many right-handed hitters with the same approach. Like, just throw a slider low and away to anyone 2 through 5 in the Yankees lineup. Throw a good one, you're going to get them out. You know what I mean? Like, Judge is a stud, but
exactly.
It's tough. You know, it's tough.
Yeah, Jacob, what do you think about this, though? Let's hear your thoughts.
I don't know, dude. You know I'm on vacation right now. I haven't seen I know last night's game was bad. I heard they blew it. I just want to see them get up and shoot for singles, doubles, and triples. I'm tired of the home run ball. I think that's killing them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I totally get that. And the thing is, like, they're not hitting home runs as much as they should. They're a team that's built on hitting home runs, and they have not hit enough home runs to win games. And the second thing is they do not hit with runners in scoring position. They just don't do it. They don't get the clutch hit. They don't get the tack-on runs. None of that. And when you have an extremely mediocre starting rotation and an $18 million closer who seemingly has the yips, you're not going to have a very good baseball team. And that's what the Yankees are not a very good baseball team right now.
Yep. I 100% agree with you right there. But yeah, Jacob, it looks like this conversation has come to an end. I'm going to let you go, but thank you for calling in, man. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks, boys. I appreciate the input.
Of course, man. Have a great day. All right, so that was Jacob on the line right there. But you were right, though. I mean, this team is too one-dimensional. Like, what is going on here? I mean, you need some – that's why I want a guy like Starling Marte or Ketel Marte. Like, but will the Yankees trade for them? I highly doubt it. I mean,
the Yankees have no speed, so they're never taking the extra base. They're never going first to third. They're not stealing bases. They're not getting that hustle double. You know, that's kind of just become the story of the season. It's like they're incredibly one-dimensional.
Oh, wait, hold up. I think I lost you for a second. Oh, wait, are you back now? Hold on, you were frozen for a minute. Shit, what's going on with my Wi-Fi? All right, so I'm guessing we're having some internet problems, but we'll get on that in a second. The internet out here has been crazy with all this stuff going on, so just bear with us here. It happens. It happens. Yeah, so he's probably just lagged out. Hold up. Yeah, the internet issues have been bad today, so I apologize for that. Kyle's joining back in a second. Internet, it's an issue, but I don't know, man. It happens. I'm just switching the background for a second while I wait for him to join back. But yeah, we'll take some more calls and stuff. I have the number in the description. So actually, we got a call coming in right now. Hello?
Hello.
Yo, what's going on, man? How are you?
Hey, good. It's Christian.
Oh, what's up, bro? How are you?
Hey, am I on?
Yes, you are. You are. My co-host, it was having internet issues and he lagged out.
All right. But you know, obviously, you know, I gotta tell you something.
Yeah, what's up?
When it comes to Hal Steinbrenner, you know,
Mm-hmm.
and obviously the lack of comments that he said, it got me thinking about what would have happened if this was Hal Steinbrenner who was the owner. Because if you think about it, back in the 70s, they fired Billy Martin like 7 times.
Yes.
And he won him a championship.
Okay.
So, like, I don't understand what is the hesitation for Hal to make a move.
Neither do I. I mean, I don't understand it. I don't think he wants to go over the luxury tax, which is an issue. He doesn't want to pay I don't understand. He's a billionaire and he doesn't want to go over the luxury tax to help improve the team, because he literally came out and said today that things should be better, the players have to be better. But why doesn't he do it? He said he'll consider going over the luxury tax if there's a good offer, but why won't he do that? That's what I'm wondering. Kyle, what do you have to say?
Yeah, I was about to say, if I can interject, the problem with the Yankees right now is that their regime thinks that this team is good enough to win a World Series, to win a division title. Obviously, it's not. It is not good enough. And if Hal wasn't going to go over the luxury tax when the Yankees were 30 games over 500 in August 2 years ago, when they could have gone over the top to win a World Series, he sure as hell isn't going to do it now.
Yes.
And as much as it pisses me off that they haven't gone over it, like, it doesn't change the fact that they haven't even made the World Series with the top 2 payroll in the last 11 or 12 years. So that's a whole different conversation. But I don't think they'll go over the luxury tax. I don't think Hal wants to, and I don't think I'm trying to look for the right words here. With the team that they've built right now, they think they can win, and clearly they can't. And, that will also be used to push the narrative like, oh, why would we go over the luxury tax? We are only 2 games over 500 in the beginning of July, which is true. Like, it's a mess.
Yeah, I agree. It's not fun, but Christian, what do you have to say about this too, man? I just wanted to hear what you have to say. I know you're on the phone still. Like,
yeah,
I know.
To me, it's not the luxury tax. It's the lack of leadership by Hal to make a move, to have some kahunas to make a move. Because it's like, when it comes to management, you have to let go of Boone. I mean, the experiment failed. You suck.
Yep.
You're a terrible team. You can't win. You let the Angels sweep you. You let the Tigers sweep you. And it's like, well, what are you waiting for? I mean, 2019 we can, or 17 we can, bitch and moan about all along. Oh, they should have went to the World Series or not. Well, guess what?
They didn't.
I'm sorry. They cheated. You didn't. It's the way it is. But you had a lot of other chances to go. You've been to the playoffs virtually every single year since, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you faced the Rays, you choked. You faced the Astros a couple of times. Who else did they choke against? I don't even remember.
Boston in 18.
They choked so much in recent years. I mean, when it comes to starting, you just have to make a move when it comes to management. But also, this starting rotation, like you mentioned earlier in the show, is that it's not good.
Exactly. It isn't good.
It's not a good rotation. I mean, they got Jameson Tyone, and everybody made a big thing about that. But he came from what, the Pirates?
Yeah.
I mean, anybody can, it's like he's pitching for the Pirates. He's not pitching for the Dodgers.
Like, honestly, though, when we traded for Tyone, we all thought it was going to be because you've seen the pitchers that have come out of Pittsburgh that have gone on to become good. Garrett Cole, Tyler Glasnow, Joe Musgrove, I'm pretty sure was from Pittsburgh as well.
Correct. Yep.
I mean, that's what we all thought. And considering Tyone he's still kind of young and he has talent, but he's been, outside of one game this year, he's been terrible.
Yeah.
I mean, I really don't get it.
I mean, I just think the rotation for the Yankees is not up to par of what it needs to be to compete for a World Series championship. I mean,
it isn't.
Let's just say, hypothetically, they go against the Dodgers in a World Series.
Yankees are done.
Giants, or
Padres.
I don't know, anybody really. Let's just take the Dodgers for example. They're going to get their butt kicked.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
It's going to be a sweep. It's going to be over before you know it. You're going to blink, and they're going to get swept.
Pretty much.
The Dodgers have a better rotation. They're more experienced. They've been there. They have a lot of pieces that are good. And the Yankees, they don't have like a quote unquote Chris Taylor to come off the bench and just, go knick-knack paddywhack anytime. They don't have that. They got Aaron Judge. They got Giancarlo Stanton, who strikes out 10 million times. You got Gary Sanchez, who does virtually the same. I mean, you sign back DJ, but DJ ain't going to be a home run hitter, and you can't get mad at him when the guy hits singles and doubles all day.
Yes, that is true. The Yankees need a guy that can do that. I mean, it's just a matter of time before maybe Hal Steinbrenner decides to go over the luxury tax and Brian Cashman decides to actually make a good move. But we actually have someone else who was calling in. But Christian, thank you for calling in, man. I really appreciate it.
Thank you, Chris.
Yep.
Yeah, CJ, I just want to say before we get to this caller, I've been harping on this $210 million budget on Twitter for weeks and weeks and weeks now. And it's pretty crazy that even through that, the Yankees have been they have two guys starting in the outfield, Clint and Andujar, who are not outfielders. They cannot play the outfield.
They're not doing it. They're terrible.
And they're not great hitters either. And with this $210 million budget, the Yankees have managed to put together a mediocre at best starting rotation as well. And it's pretty crazy to me that they have so many holes considering how much money they're spending. It's pretty ridiculous. It's embarrassing.
I agree, man. It is embarrassing. I'm very disappointed, honestly. Like, it's just so infuriating. Like, why don't they do this? I mean, like, why don't they make a move finally instead of being cheap and decide to make a move? Because this can't go on like this. I mean, the team is not doing anything. Actually, we have another call coming in right now.
Let's get this call.
Yo, what's going on, man? Welcome to the 4Line live stream.
Yo, this is Will. I'm Kyle's friend, and I'm fucking pissed off about the Yanks.
I mean, we're pissed off too. We're pissed off too.
I just took a shit that looks better than the Yankees lineup. That's all I'm saying.
Will and I were at the game on Monday together, and it was a fucking mess. Like to get 2 hits off the Angels bullpen in 7 1/3 innings after
that's a disgrace.
After the whole throw up incident, it's terrible, dude. It's terrible.
It was horrible, dude. Last night I was sleeping like a baby, and I wake up and I was like, I looked at my phone. The Yankees were down 7 runs. I was like, what the hell happened? And it's frankly, it's like, it's a big middle finger to everyone who was at that game Monday, because I'm spending my paychecks to go to the game, and fucking Hal Steinbrenner is saying Boone and Cashman are staying there. I mean, it's just a joke.
Mm-hmm.
It is a joke. I mean, and what did Steinbrenner say today? I have to pull up the exact quote, but he was like, "Oh, I have faith in these guys. They're the right leaders."
He said it like it was bad.
They're not the right leaders for this organization. When is this guy going to realize? It's said that the fans can realize this, but the actual guy that owns the team just can't.
It's legitimately getting dysfunctional. Like,
it is.
It's like 2010's New York Knicks level dysfunctional. Like it's getting bad. Like
the
culture around the team right now is a mess. It's pretty bad.
I mean, it's kind of sad when a team that was expected to win a World Series is now the laughing stock of the MLB. I mean, we get laughed at right now more than the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Baltimore Orioles and the Pittsburgh Pirates, which is sad. I mean,
don't worry though. We traded for LeCastro this morning, so we're back.
Yeah, we traded for LeCastro. It's literally Tyler Wade.
The thing is, it doesn't seem to bother these guys. Like they're still like they're dragging their feet when they're walking up to the plate. It's just a lifeless team.
Mm-hmm.
That's true. I mean, they look lifeless. And then, I don't know, someone came out and said, yeah, these guys care. But show it then. They don't look like they care. I mean, they went down after blowing.
The body language is terrible right now.
It's
and
terrible.
The team is just not good enough to win. Like, I mean, it's a mess. And I think the juice balls have really had a poor effect on their ability to hit home runs. Like, Clint Frazier's been terrible. That's one thing.
Awful.
I mean,
Gleyber Torres, dead.
Gleyber Torres, oh my God. Don't even get me started on Gleyber.
Gleyber Torres is the biggest product of the juice ball era out of every player in baseball.
Bro, just that Gleyber Torres is coming up and giving you like an 0 for 4, 1 for 5 kind of night every time. Like, the guy is like,
everyone knows it.
You check his baseball savant, it's just, oh my God, so ugly. Like,
It's disgusting. Him and Clint Frazier are awful. Brett Gardner's really isn't too great either, but
we expected him to be bad.
Exactly. We didn't expect Clint Frazier to be bad.
Like, gosh.
We expected Clint Frazier to be good. What the hell happened?
Yeah.
He's a bum.
He's bad. He's not good.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'm gonna go punch some sand. I'm so mad right now, but I'll be listening to the podcast later.
Thanks for calling, Doyle.
Yo, thanks for calling, bro. Appreciate it. Have a great day.
Peace.
Well, that first line of that call was hilarious.
Will, very good kid. We were at the game on Monday. And like I was telling him, so we were buying tickets. I was like, "Come on, we're gonna sit in the right field bleachers. It's like $30 tickets. It's a great time.
It is a great time.
It is a great time, and it was ever since after the puking thing, it was just kind of a lifeless effort. Like
essentially, you're right. I mean, that was a fun, like, sitting in the bleachers is a lot of fun. Don't get me wrong, but it's even more fun when the Yankees are actually winning the game. Like the game I was at against the Royals, everyone was having a great time. The Yankees were actually winning. They didn't look like crap. They were actually winning the game.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, and then Hal Stein. I just got an alert from ESPN. Hal Steinbrenner vows to keep Aaron Boone and Brian Cashman amid struggles. Why doesn't he? Dude's literally the owner of the team, and he comes out and he's like, "Oh yeah, I'm very upset." He's clearly not upset. If he was upset, he'd make a move. Oh wait, hold up. My thing's lagging again. I'm like, why? My internet's just bad, bro. Like, what's going on? Yeah, the internet out here has been bad, so don't hang with us. We're fine. We're chilling. Internet's bad. Everything's going on. My internet's just crappy, so we'll be back in a second. Don't worry. Everything will be right back in a minute. We'll see if we get any more callers on the line. Yeah, you just lagged out again. All right. Yeah, but if you got any calls, call the number right now. The number is 347-769-6629. Come express your thoughts about the Yankees. We've had some good calls today, and Kyle is back right here. What's going on, man?
Yo, my bad. We're having a terrible Wi-Fi day, both of us.
Yeah, the Wi-Fi. I mean, the Wi-Fi in LBI never is fantastic anyway.
What was I ranting about before I lagged out? I forgot.
What? Oh, we were talking about Steinbrenner not doing anything and with no sense of urgency. I said that if he cared, he would actually make a move.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying they need to like rebuild because let's be honest, Yankees fans would not be able to stand like a 4 or 5 year rebuild. Like that's just not going to happen. And New York, and they spend too much money for that to happen. Like at their worst, the Yankees at their worst is the team right now. Like, This is the Yankees at their worst, like mediocre, losing games they should win, playing down to their competition, blowing games. This is the Yankees at their worst. You're not going to get like a 65-win season. Probably. I say that. Probably. But what I mean is like they need to retool. They need to – the roster right now is not good enough. And there are pieces that obviously need to hold on to and build around. But there are I can think of a few players off the top of my head that I would move like right now.
Me too. And one of those
ones to me are like Chapman, Britton, Luke Voigt. I would say Clinton Miggy, but
who would want those
no value. They can't play the field and they can't really hit. This is why you always sell high on your prospects. Like
Thank you.
In 2019, they had to trade Miggy, they had to trade Clint, they had to trade Debbie Garcia. They had to get rid of all three of those guys if they were going to compete to win a World Series that year. They didn't go out and they didn't get another starter. What's that? I think a computer just started. Anyway, they had to go out and get another starter and they didn't. And now it's a mess.
I agree. I mean, it's a joke. Like it's a huge mess because he can't keep hugging these prospects. I mean,
and then they turn out bad. Remember,
Yeah, exactly.
Chance Adams was terrible. Like
Clark Schmidt is 25 years old and he started one MLB game.
Here's one specific thing. Here's another thing. Juan Soto, Bryce Harper, like Mike Trout, these young guys were coming into the major leagues at 19, 20 years old. Jason Dominguez is I promise you he won't be here till he's like 22. He could be a generational talent. The Yankees will keep them down there and try to build up value, and then they'll come up. And I'm not saying Dominguez will be bad, but they're gonna find a way to fuck that up just because that's what they do with these prospects. It's so dumb.
Exactly. Every time. I mean, the guys like who am I thinking of? I mean, you have like Aaron Judge is turning 30 right now. He's about to turn 30 years old. I mean, he was how many years has he been up here now? 4 or 5? I mean, it's crazy. Like they hold on to these guys for too long. Like Hoy Park is 25 years old. Trey Ambergy, I think he's 26.
I think we've talked about this, not on live, not on record, but like, why would the Yankees not just give Park and Ambergy a shot over Clint and Miggy? Like,
thank you.
Like, why? Why not? Like, I know Ambergy's a lefty, right?
No, Park's a lefty. Park's a lefty.
Ambergy's I mean, they're definitely better fielders.
Oh, yeah.
You cannot be a worse outfielder than in the major leagues than Clint and Miggy, dude. Like, I'm sorry. You just can't. They're bottom percent in everything. Like,
exactly. Look at the Savant page. They're in the bottom percent of everything.
For Clint, like, they'll show it in the numbers. For Miggy, it's just like the eye test. It's just like he's just not really a major league outfielder, unfortunately. Like,
he's not.
Yeah, I mean, it's a mess, dude. Like, it's a mess. Like, the roster they've constructed, like, it's kind of embarrassing. It really is. And I was a big Cashman guy for years and years and years and years. But, like, I'm kind of realizing right now, like, dude, like, he's fumbled so many bags. And
wow. Yeah, I used to like Cashman a lot. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah, me too.
But I've come to realize that he's not good. Like, he's hugging these prospects for way too long, and it's causing a disaster. I mean, if you sold these guys when they were at their highest value, we could have had some good pieces, and we could have won the World Series maybe in 2019 because we needed an extra few pieces to get offensive pieces, rather, to get past Houston in that series. Yeah. But what did we do? We did nothing. We did nothing.
I mean, that Houston series, I think about that a lot. You know, I was at Game 3 of that series, the Garrett Cole versus Sevy game.
Oh, God.
And, you know, like, there's so many, like, little moments in Yankees history over the last 5 years that I think back on. I'm like, oh, if that had just been a little bit different. You know, like, Gary Sanchez like,
was that the game where Didi hit the fly ball? It got caught.
I was getting to that.
Okay, my bad.
There's these little moments in Yankees history, like 2017. Todd Frazier almost hits a game-tying 3-run homer in the 7th off of Verlander. Correa, Springer makes this nut job catch in center field, leaping catch, robs him of a double or whatever. 2018, Gary Sanchez just gets under what would have been a potential grand slam to force a Game 5. And you never know what happens in Game 5 in Boston, you know? 2019, D hits this bomb. I'm sitting in the upper deck thinking that ball's in the upper deck. Boom, Josh Reddick catches it like 2 feet in front of the wall. Like, it's just these little moments, and they're all building up, and this is just the epitome of it right now. I think I know who this caller is. I think I do.
Yo, what's going on, man? Welcome to the 4-Line. What's your name?
What's up, yo? It's Jake.
What's going on, dude?
I think we really need to talk about it, especially after last night's game. We got to talk about the situation with Chapman.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it.
He's been absolutely awful, especially like the last 15 games. His last 15 games, he's let up like an 8 ERA. He's just been playing awful lately, and we haven't really done anything about him. We just keep hoping he'll get better. We keep putting him out there.
But the thing is, like, I kind of understand why Boone wanted to put him in with a 4-run lead, maybe give him some like work, considering he hasn't pitched in I don't know how many days.
That would be the time to put in Chapman, but it's just like you're right. Like, Chapman's ass. I mean, like, he's been bad.
He's been awful. I mean, I just he's been so bad, and no one really when you saw Chapman come in there, everyone was like, all right, well, we really don't expect this to happen. But when he had 2 runners on base, when he walked 2 guys, put 2 guys on base, I was like, oh, damn. I mean, he might blow this game. And what do you know? Gives up a grand slam, and then Licky comes in and gives up the remaining runs. But it just can't go on. Like, he started the season, he didn't give up any runs for how many games?
Yeah, until like the middle of May. I remember the first run he gave up was to like Andrew Vaughn, and I was watching the game on the train on the way to Knicks-Hawks game 1. And I was like, that was right when we swept the White Sox. And I was like, all right, we're just going to walk it off.
Yeah, he gave up the home run to Vaughn that game, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I remember that. Was that the Liam Hendricks game where he walked in Judge?
We walked Judge for the walk-off, yeah.
Yes, I remember that.
Yeah. I mean,
no,
you're right.
Hoping he gets better. He had a slow start to the season. Then he had that a week or 2 of games where he was playing and he was doing pretty good. He had a good ERA. But then he just started. He went into that slump again, and then he just hasn't been able to get out of it since.
Yeah, I 100% agree. I mean, he's just gotten worse. Like as the weeks go on, like we're like, all right, well, it's a little bump in the road. He'll continue to get better, but he's just getting worse and worse. Like I don't understand. I mean, how you blow a 4-run lead in the 9th inning? I don't get it. I just don't get it. He has to be so much better than he is right now. Like he's been so poor as of late. Like he just can't do this.
It's really terrible because not even anybody in management is talking about Chapman's performance the last couple of games. Boone hasn't mentioned anything about him. Pitching staff hasn't mentioned anything about him. He's just doing bad, and they don't care. They just don't talk about it.
The thing about Boone is that he delivers the same message every time. Like, we've got to be better. Just the cliche, stupid little. I mean, I'm not in the. That doesn't really look like a team that has like the manager. That like they're not playing for the manager right now. It's bad. Like it's bad. It's embarrassing.
Exactly. Like last night, he goes, terrible loss. Well, obviously, bro, the sky is blue. Obviously, that's a terrible loss. What do you expect? Well, I mean, how do you just come out and say that? Like, I don't understand. Like, there's the reason the Yankees brought in Boone back in, 2018? The reason they brought him in was because they didn't want Girardi to, like, you know how Girardi is.
Girardi had his own ideas. He wasn't going to be a puppet. Like, he wasn't going to be Cashman's, you know what I mean? Like,
and Girardi gets all in your face, and he calls you out when you suck.
And I like
Boone doesn't do that.
And I get if you didn't like Girardi. But you can't deny what Girardi did in 2017.
Wait, hold up. Caller, what'd you say again? I couldn't hear you. Just repeat what you said.
I'm saying, like, Boone shows absolutely zero enthusiasm. He needs to start calling out players. He needs to start telling us why we did bad. Oh, wait, we did bad? Okay, I'll be honest. Chapman let up a freaking grand slam that like basically lost us the game in the 9th.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
He needs to start calling people out. He needs to show actual enthusiasm for the team. All he does night after night is say, like, oh, yeah, we got to get better, guys. Bad loss. Like, you need to actually show some kind of, like, inkling of enthusiasm for your team if you want to even be in the playoffs or even fight for a playoff spot.
No, you're 100% right. I mean,
yeah, I'm with you there, man. I'm with you there. I mean,
every day.
And like I was saying, like with Girardi, and you know, a lot of people have been upset at me for drawing the Girardi comparisons because he wasn't perfect either. I like Girardi a lot,
me too.
Like you can't deny what he did with a team that was supposed to not contend, not even have a winning record in 2017, take a bunch of children pretty much to the playoffs, you know, and be 1 win away from a World Series against a cheating team. And, you know, they haven't really even gotten it. They haven't been as close as they were in 2017 at all in the Boone era. I mean, I get the teams have been different, and I guess roster's a part of that. But, like, I don't know.
And you can argue
2019, you never know. It could have been different. Like, it really could have been.
Exactly. And you can argue that Joe Girardi's Yankees in 2017, that team wasn't as talented as the 2018 and 2019 Yankees. You could argue that.
They weren't.
The 2017 Yankees, they had balls and they had grit to go out and win games and fight to the end. And they fought till Game 7 against the favorite in the American League.
Mm-hmm.
The current Yankees aren't going to do that. They just won't.
Yeah, you're right.
You're right. But thank you for the call, though. I really appreciate you tuning in and calling, man. Have a great day, though. Thank you so much.
Hey, you too, guys. Keep up the work.
Thanks, man.
Oh, what a mess, dude. Like
that dude was spitting facts, by the way. I mean,
that kid was smart. What was his name?
I didn't even hear it in the beginning. It was so muffled in the beginning. I was like, hold up. I mean, he was right though. I mean,
yeah, I know that you and I are both like noted Girardi fans, and I know he's not doing too great in Philly, but just the way it ended here, it just became so obvious that like Cashman didn't want another smart guy in the room.
You know? Oh yeah, that's true, man.
That's really what it seemed like. Like it seemed like he just didn't want another smart guy in the room.
Exactly, and Girardi wouldn't be a Cashman puppet. Girardi wanted things done his way.
Yeah,
Aaron Boone's just a puppet for Brian Cashman. Aaron Boone is the slave of the analytic department. It's a shame.
And listen, yeah, like I will continue to say this. I'm a big supporter in the analytics. I think they're very important. But at a certain point, like there's a human element to the game where like you got to have your guys ready to play. You got to have your guys motivated to play. And when this is the team that's grinding into all these double plays, that's making all these base running errors, making all these errors in the outfield, errors in the infield, blah 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 blah. Like. I was there on Monday. DJ LeMahieu made 3 errors. It cost the Yankees 2 runs. Like
exactly, and he threw the one where he threw the ball away, right?
And yeah, exactly. Like DJ LeMahieu is from track record wise been a fantastic baseball player for the New York Yankees, but it's been ugly. Their heads aren't in it. It's like they're in a funk right now. But it's been 3 months, and at what point does enough become enough, and you have to make changes? You know
what? Like, back in April, when I told you this before, when I was at the game against the Rays, April 14th in the bleachers, me and a few other people in that section, we were chanting "Fire Boone" back in April. Now we're in June. Actually, not June. Now it's July 1st. And you heard the chants about firing Boone last night too. In the ninth inning, you heard that. But we were chanting that back then because we knew where this was going to take us.
Boone's not getting fired in the middle of the year. Like that's just
I know.
Especially after today's presser, like you just know that's not going to happen.
There's literally video evidence of me saying we need to fire Aaron Boone while I'm standing in the bleachers of Yankee Stadium. But will they do it? No. George Steinbrenner. I mean, I hate to be this guy that constantly compares. Oh, George Steinbrenner. George Steinbrenner would have fired somebody back months ago. We got actually somebody calling on the phone right now. Hello. Welcome to the 4-Line call-in show. What's your name?
Hi, this is James.
What's up, James? That's my boy. That's my boy.
I've been a Kyle for a while now.
Nice.
This kid's a Red Sox fan, CJ.
And appreciate you calling though.
Yeah, I might be the first Red Sox guy on this live stream, but
probably.
I don't really have any questions about the Yankees, but I just want to see what you guys think about the Red Sox being in first place.
Shocking.
The Red Sox are good, dude.
Like, it's shocking.
The Red Sox are a good team, man. Like, I told you this. Like, the Red Sox are way better than I thought, and the Yankees are way worse than I thought. And the Yankees are 0-6 against the Red Sox, which is pretty embarrassing. But,
that's embarrassing.
I will say this. Alex Cora has them boys in Boston cheating again. No, I'm just kidding.
Hey, man, I'll give credit when credit is due. Alex Cora is a damn good manager.
Fantastic manager.
He is very good.
He gets the most out of his players.
He is so underrated as a manager.
I 100% agree with you.
No, he doesn't get appreciated enough. That guy's a stud. I mean, he gets the most out of his players every single time. His bullpen management seems to be pretty good, and he's obviously been a World Series champ. He's leading a team that, was expected to win maybe 80, 81, 82 games, maybe even less. And he's in first place on July 1st with the most wins in the American League. It's really impressive.
That guy, Alex Cora, he runs circles around Aaron Boone. They were both hired in the same year back in 2018. Obviously, Cora was fired or whatever it was because of the cheating thing with the Apple Watch thing, whatever the hell it was.
Yeah. Oh, I think it was a part of because he was the Astros bench coach in 2017 as well.
Well, yeah, that is true. But Alex Cora is a good manager. He runs circles around Aaron. He makes Aaron Boone look stupider than he already is. Same with Kevin Cash. Kevin Cash makes Aaron Boone look like a moron.
Yeah, I don't like Kevin Cash at all, but yeah, seriously, they make Boone look like a bumbling idiot. They really do.
But Alex Cora is a great manager, and he took I wouldn't say the Red Sox are like super good. Yeah, they have some good players in Verdugo, Devers, Bogarts, Chavis, all these guys. They're good players, but did anyone expect them to be in second place in the AL?
I think the Red Sox are 50 and 39 in first place.
No one would have expected that. They're the second team to 50 wins this year, if I'm not wrong.
Yeah, I think they
no
are.
One expected that.
I didn't expect them to be in first place, to be honest. But
You know,
I mean,
I thought the Yankees were going to run laps around us. I thought Kyle was going to make fun of me.
I honestly thought the Yankees were going to be in first place too, but now now we're the ones being made fun of.
No, we have a ton of problems, dude. We have a ton of problems.
It's not fun. It's not fun to be a Yankees fan right now, man. It's not fun, but hey, man, I never would have expected the Red Sox to be where they are right now. That's for sure. That's for sure. But
James is a good kid. He's a respectful Sox fan. We love him.
Hey, man, I respect respectful Sox fans. I respect that. Thank you. Gotta love it. But do you have anything else, or?
I actually have one more question.
What's up?
We got the All-Star game coming up, but I know damn well Aaron Judge should not be an All-Star.
What are you talking about?
No, no.
Bro, Aaron Judge has been
the Yankees are playing right now. Aaron Judge
this year.
Should I pull up the Aaron Judge Savant page right now?
Oh my God,
that what happened?
we are. James, what are you talking about, man?
Oh. Hey, man, you were the respectful Sox fan, but come on, man.
Explain yourself. Explain yourself right now.
Will you take that back when I say Bogarts and Devers are all-stars? Because they are.
They are.
Okay, yeah.
Dude, Aaron Judge is
I voted for them. I voted for them.
Yeah. Okay. Like, it's iffy, but.
Bro, who is a better right fielder?
Maybe
have something. I mean, come on.
No, who's a better right fielder this year in the American League than Aaron Judge, James?
Exactly.
Don't say Alex Verdugo.
Well, Verdugo's left field.
Yeah, I know, but don't say Hunter Renfroe.
oh no, Renfroe's good, but he's not Aaron Judge.
Yes, bro. On MLB,
I'll take it back.
All right, that's valid. Okay, he took it back. He took it back.
Thank you.
Last year, James and I had this argument. He said DJ LeMahieu was better than Aaron Judge, and I was like, "What are you talking about?" And obviously, I'm right, but
I mean, hey, man. You never know. Aaron Judge is an all-star. I mean, people. I don't know about you, but I was clamoring for Gary Sanchez at this point in time to be an all-star. Obviously, didn't make the final.
He is an all-star. He's leading the AL catchers in OPS and home. No,
was LeMahieu a finalist?
Yeah, I don't know why.
How the hell does that happen?
LeMahieu's not an all-star, but Gary Sanchez is, and Garrett Cole is, and Aaron Judge are. Those are the three guys that should be all-stars for the Yankees.
You know what? If there's one thing I got to say here, it's that fan voting should be for the home run derby, not for the all-star game.
Yeah, I get that. I'm with you.
I can get on that.
Yeah, I could get on that train too.
I mean, if you let fans decide everything, you see NHL, they don't do they do the final players they let in is like fan votes. I think I don't know what NBA does anymore, but I don't know. It's a little crazy with the fan voting, but yes, Aaron Judge is an all-star.
James, I just want to let you know the only American League outfielder with a higher OPS than Aaron Judge this year is Cedric Mullins, who also should be an all-star.
Cedric Mullins should be an all-star.
Aaron Judge is
definitely should be an all-star.
OPS.
Mullins is so good, dude.
Okay, I took it back, Kyle.
All right, James. I appreciate you calling in, man. We love you, man.
All right, guys. Keep doing
all right, man. Thanks for the call, bro.
See you later, boss.
I'll see you, man.
All right.
Aaron Judge is an all-star.
He is. No, he's just he was messing with us. He's trying to make me mad. He was messing with us.
And then it happens.
No, funny thing about James, he's gonna love that I'm telling the story is, and he's taken this back too. It blew my mind when he said this. When the Red Sox traded Mookie Betts, he said Blaze Jordan was gonna be better, and I was like, dude, what are you talking about? That's such a bad take. What? He took that back too, but.
I mean, I don't know. How has Mookie Betts even done this year? That's what I'm trying to say.
That's won a World Series, so I mean,
2 World Series is actually. Well,
so.
Do you think the World Series last year was a Mickey Mouse thing, though?
Only because the Yankees didn't win. Nah.
I
don't really care. I mean, last year, it was the same thing as last night. Weirdly enough. When the Yankees got knocked out last year, when Altuve hit that home run, I fucking went in my room and cried.
Oh, in 2019?
Yeah, in 2020,
I sat there. 2019, I sat there stunned. My heart just fell to the floor. I was sitting alone watching the game. I just sat there. I was like, damn.
Dude, when Brasso hit that home run, I was just in disbelief. 2019 was more of a stunned. Then I was crying, and then I listened to the Short Porch, and they were all crying. And then,
I actually had Hubs on one of my shows back a few months ago,
bro. They're all everyone's miserable. I've been listening to Talking Yanks. I've been listening to George. Bro, everyone is miserable right now. Like there is no. Oh my gosh.
This is the first podcast I've done in a while because my co-host Brandon, who I originally do it with, he's on vacation in Florida. He was in Texas a few weeks back, and then we had the end of school and all that. But right now, I mean, we're back, but we're both miserable at the moment. I mean, being a Yankees fan right now, it's kind of rough. It's not fun. I mean, it could be a lot better, but I guess we're stuck where we are right now, considering no one wants to make any moves. So,
yeah, you're right. I mean, it sucks. I mean, I don't know. I'm ready to end whenever. I don't really have much else to say, but we've been on for like an hour. But
yeah, man. Yeah, I think we'll end it in a few minutes. See if anyone calls real quick in the last few moments. But
I mean, I don't know. My final statement is like, dude, I am as big a Yankees fan as you'll meet. I love this team, you know, more than I will wear this Yankees hat pretty much every single day, even after a loss like yesterday. Like I threw on my Aaron Judge shirt for the
I have that same one
for the show. I'm probably gonna take it off after, but like I'm gonna wear the hat and I'm gonna be a Yankees fan, and it truly is like an addiction. But I said to you last night, I tweeted it out. Like I truly believe that like for this season, I feel like I'm checked out. You know what I mean? Like they're so far back and have every time it seems like they've turned a corner. It's like 2 steps forward, 3 steps back, and it's just really disappointing that and after Steinbrenner's press conference today, I really feel like I don't want to watch this team this season. And, you know, I'll probably cave in and watch after their next 3-game winning streak because that's just how I am. But
yeah, me too. I mean,
it's brutal, dude. It's getting so early.
I'm just sad. I mean, like I never would have expected it to go like this. Mm-hmm. You know, like I never would have expected the Yankees to be this bad this year. Like I never would have thought in my wildest dreams that this would be happening.
Yeah, I mean, it's been an absolute mess. They got off to a terrible start. They can't beat their interdivision opponents. They can't beat Tampa. They can't beat Boston.
It hurts.
So when you lose a game the way they lost last night, it's just you can't. It's I don't even know if this is a word. It's undefendable. Like you can't defend that. Like it's
how do you defend that?
It's
like, how?
And it's not even the first time they've like, you know, that's really the first time they've lost a game this year, like in that fashion where like they had it and they blew it, right? I can't really think of any other time where they blew like a huge lead. Usually they just kind of like go out there and they're just lifeless.
I know, man.
But last night, you know, like you put up a 7 spot in the first inning and you find a way to fucking lose that game. It's mind-boggling.
How do you lose that game? I mean, you're up 8-4. You get the insurance run from the Gardner home run, and then like
the Gardner home run, I was just literally like, oh, Gardy party, sweet. Like
me too. I was like, all right, insurance
this
run.
Is 2 good, easy wins in a row. If they play tomorrow's game, get 3 out of 4, get 2 out of 3 from the Mets, and boom, you're cooking again. But like shit like this just keeps happening. How many more losses like this? How many more bumps in the road can there be before we're just like, okay, this team's done? Like
exactly. Like I was happy that
to turn it around. What do they have to go 52-30 and they'd have 92 wins? Is that even enough to make the playoffs? Like,
no, it's not. It is not. I mean, there are teams in the American League that are actually doing better than I thought this year. Cleveland isn't doing too bad. White Sox are all right. Rays and Red Sox, obviously. Houston. I mean, it's just even Oakland.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a mess. Like I said this back in April that the Yankees are going to need to make some changes in order to continue to move forward, in order to succeed. But did they make any changes? No. It's July 1st. It's July 1st, and nothing, absolutely nothing. Still same old scenario every single day. I mean, I honestly thought we won that game. I mean, I saw Gardner hit the home run, and I was like, all right, well, we got it in the bag. We got Chapman coming in. I think we got this game wrapped up. I think we win. But did we win? No,
we didn't win. You know, and bad teams find a way to lose. But, like, to lose a game like that, it's just – it feels like it feels like it's deeper than the team at this point. Like it's just dysfunctional. Like
it is.
It's so bad, so bad. Like wow.
It breaks my heart to see, not gonna lie, because as you said, I love the Yankees more than anything. I mean, you just look at my background right now. You see all the Yankees stuff all over. You guys see me at games. You see me posting on Twitter. You see all this stuff. I love the Yankees, man. And it kind of sucks to see a team I expect to be really good this year. I'm like, oh yeah, the Yankees, coming in. I think this might be our season finally. We got Garrett Cole. We got Corey Kluber. Nice little rotation. And look what happened. Yeah,
I mean, actually. Shout out to my Uncle Alan because he was telling me like there's a ton of question marks in this rotation. I was like kind of like, oh, like nah, they'll be fine. Like, dude, the rotation's been bad. The last month they've been bad.
Herman been terrible. Tyone, Kluber's gone. You know what?
I give Jordan Montgomery a lot of shit. He's been our second best starter.
Exactly. You know what? This is I said this prior. I have said this in the past. What do the Yankees have to lose right now if you go out and start Nestor Cortez for a game at this point? What do you have to lose?
Yeah, nothing. I mean,
they have nothing to lose anymore. Try something new right here, man. I mean, you have to find different ways because also what also is pissing me off is it's the same stale lineup every day. Like it's the same few guys who just don't. From I don't know, I'd say 5 and below in the order. It's just a mess.
Yeah,
I mean, Frazier, nothing. Gardner and Duhart, Odori when he's in there, nothing. I mean, it's just a matter of time before someone just wakes up and decides to do something, you know?
Yeah. I mean, I said it a million times, and I'll keep saying it. Like the team just looks and feels lifeless, dude.
They do, man, and it's a shame considering. Us fans look like we have more energy than the people on the field nowadays.
Yeah, and it feels like there's not very much leadership in that locker room right now, and I miss a guy like a Cameron Maybin.
Yes,
like
I was saying
Ronald Torreyes, like a Didi Gregorius. Like, listen, like. At the time, I was so okay with letting Didi walk and letting Gleyber take over short.
Me too.
Didi's been injured for the Phillies, and like he's been about as good as he was in New York. And it's just like ever since Didi left, Gleyber's been so bad.
He's been awful, dude.
So bad.
I mean, honestly, looking at honestly, the only game I really want to go to this year is when the Phillies come back into town because I want to see Didi back. I want to see Didi in person.
Still hurt?
I think he's back. He was rehabbing a few weeks ago. Like when we last played Phillies, he was in a rehab assignment, so he should be back by now.
Okay. Well, I mean, yeah, it's a mess. Like I genuinely am feeling like I don't want to go to any more games this year.
Me too, and it's kind of sad considering I love going to games. Like I love Yankees.
Like it's supposed to be fun.
I mean, it's a fun experience anyway, but the Yankees don't deserve my money right now.
I know.
Like the last game I was at, I didn't need anything in the stadium. I haven't bought any new merch this year. Like I don't like these hats and stuff. I don't buy them directly from the Yankees anymore. I buy them from other sites. Like the Yankees don't deserve my money right now. I mean, they're just that bad. I mean,
yeah, no, I'm with you there. It's
sad to see. It's sad to see a half full stadium with a full capacity, but it's just gonna get worse if the team continues to do this. I mean, Subway Series. What's gonna piss me off is you're gonna have boatloads of Mets fans in those stands this coming weekend.
Yeah, you're right.
I know some Mets fans that are going to these games. They're asking me, "Oh, you want to come to the Subway Series?" I'm like, "No, I'm going to be on vacation." But there's going to be so many Mets fans there. I mean, they're going to take over our own stadium at this point. I mean, it's just sad. I mean, no one cares about the Yankees right now because we've been terrible.
Mm-hmm.
It's just sad, man. It's just sad.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I really don't have much else to say. Like it's all.
Nope, lagging again. The internet's been bad, man. The internet today has been so bad, dude. On all parts from all of us, but I Let's wait till Kyle hops back in, and we're gonna just close it out from there. But thank you guys for joining. All right, here we go. All right, you're good. Wait, what the hell? There was just two of you on the screen, and the other one just went away. But
that's not funny. I forget what I was saying. I don't know. I was saying about how I don't have much left to say, and I don't know. I hope this team can go out there. Nothing would make me more happy than if the Yankees went out there and proved me wrong and were incredible to end their season, but I don't see it.
Too. I mean, I don't know, man. People keep comparing. Oh yeah, the Washington Nationals, 2019.
Yeah, but they had Scherzer, Corbin, and Strasburg.
Exactly. They had Juan Soto. They had Trey Turner, Anthony Rendon.
That team was.
They had people that hit the ball. They had people that actually hit the baseball all through their lineup.
That team was so much better. No, I mean, Yankees lineup is super dull right now. There's no depth. There's no protection. Jeez.
I don't even know who the hell did we even trade for today. I keep forgetting his name. The dude from Arizona.
Astro.
Yeah, I looked at the Savant stats and all this. He's essentially Tyler Wade.
Yeah, I was about to say that he is Tyler Wade.
I mean, and
righty Tyler Wade.
I mean, we're wasting 2 roster spots with 2 guys like Tyler Wade. But I honestly think the one reason they won't bring up Park and Ambergy is because they're not on the 40. Yeah, they're not on the 40 man. It's a joke. That's how cheap this team is. They can't call up 2 guys because they don't want to pay the price because they're not on the 40 man. It makes 0 sense.
It's pretty ridiculous.
Yeah, it's super ridiculous. But I essentially got all the frustrations out on this this video today. So
yeah, I mean, if we had done this last night, I feel like we would have been a lot more pissed off. But,
oh yeah, definitely. I would have been depressed as hell.
Seriously. I mean, what a mess, dude.
I mean, no game today. Obviously, even they canceled it due to rain. Yet it's a beautiful day here in Staten Island. So it's a beautiful day out here. Yeah, there's canceled. Good thing they canceled the game anyway, because I didn't want to waste my time watching the Yankees today. But I think I'm pretty much done right now, man. What about you? Think we'll wrap this up?
Yeah, we can wrap this up. Hopefully, we can do this again sometime.
Yeah, man. Of course.
The Yankees won't fucking suck.
That would be nice. Hopefully, the Yankees can not suck. That'd be great. But we'll see you guys soon. Brandon should be coming back soon. Obviously, he was on vacation, but we'll see him in a few weeks from now. But signing off, it's CJ, Kyle.
Thanks, guys.
Appreciate All right, have a great day, everybody. Thank you for watching. And I guess let's go Yankees. I don't know.
Go Yankees.